Hi everybody, it's Shanna with Shanna Sweets. Thanks for coming to my room and checking out my project. I want to show you a card that I made in my stamp club this week. It is a take on one of my team members, showed us a technique in one of her videos, and I kind of taken it as a background and made a scene with it. So I thought it would be super neat to show you how I tweaked it. And I want to thank Randy Collins for her idea and show you what I did with it. So I want you to join me here and see what my team, group learned. And we had super fun this week, and it's always fun if you live in the Wichita, Kansas area and you want to join us anytime. We always meet the third Wednesday of the month, and you're welcome to just give me a call and I'll give you any details. You can find all my contact information on my link below, so don't hesitate to call because it is super fun. Those girls are crazy. They're crazy fun. So thanks. I got a new stand, so I'm trying it out. So hopefully, you have to tell me what you think. So let's see how this goes here. So this is my card. I'm going to flip the screen hopefully at this point, and when I edit, we made a gift bag and we made this card this week. So I always take everything to class prepared like that. And so this is the background here is a Starburst technique. And I'm going to show you first. I brought everything with the triangles already made, but then I demonstrated how to get it that way. So I'm going to show you. I've cut out some of the Toil and Trouble paper. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get the triangles. I'm gonna use this technique and make a Halloween card for one of my grandsons. I'm probably gonna mail this one to my grandson in Virginia. So I thought I would use this background for that. So you want, I have 8 pieces of 1.5 by 6 inch paper. And then so I took 1.5 by 6 or by 12 and cut it, and then I cut it in half by 2, so I end up with 2 strips of each. So I'm just going to take 2 of them together, and let me see if I can. So you want to take one corner, line it up in your paper trimmer. So I have the 2 pieces together, line it up in the paper trimmer so it's one corner at the top, and then the bottom opposite corner is at the bottom. Now, my paper trimmer doesn't seem to like to start that way, so I'm starting in the middle of it. And I go up and then down. And that will give you a triangle. Okay? And then you will have brooms, cats, whatever, and then you do that to all your papers and you will have your triangles. Really easy to make those. So I've scored, I'm using Cherry Cobbler 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it because this Cherry Cobbler is really thick. This is actually 12 by 12 that was, and it's thicker. It seems thicker at least than the 8.5 and then the regular 8.5. I don't know why, but it does. Feels heavier. So that is going to be our card base. I'm going to set that aside for a minute. And then I have a 4 by 5.25. This is going to be what our triangles set on. So I have my 8 triangles. And I just want to start with aligning them first. Figure out how you want. I have my big end to the left, my skinny end to the right. So align how you want them. And I actually tried to kind of put a lot of my big end. Okay, now that I have that, I'll take one of the blocks here. Then I'm going to start with, I started in the middle, so that way, and I liked the wet glue because it gave me some leeway to, and do be careful but though if you're using the wet glue because it will stick to your paper underside. What is not glued down. Now, some of my class members wanted the white showing, some didn't, so some of them had it butted up. I like the white showing, but you don't have to. If you want yours butted up next to each other, then butt it up next to each other. Some of them liked that. They didn't want any white. Then when I get down here, I just put a little bit of glue there. So this is where I have to be careful because I got some glue there. So just take your scissors and then trim up against your paper. And there you go. Now, keep a couple of your nice big pieces here for the inside of the card. So I'm going to set aside those nice big chunks, and then the rest can just go in the trash. And because I do not want glue all over my stamping, we're going to fold that over. Alright, so we're going to take out the tree and the trunk and this little piece here. And then, oh darn, I should have had, some other, aha, here it is. And I had some extra pieces here that I had for the inside. So our tree is stamped in soft suede. I cut these out first, so to save time at my meeting, but you can stamp first and then, so sorry for my head here. Trying to make sure I'm lined up. So it is possible to cut first and then stamp, or you can stamp first and then cut, whatever you prefer. The rest of these are cut out in Memento Black so that we can do some coloring. Believe it or not, this little saying says, "From our home to yours." It will fit on the little bitty framelit. And I'm sorry, oh, I did not show you the stamp set that I used this time. I am using Farmhouse Christmas, and it is a bundle. It does come in a bundle. You have to be careful when you open this setup because it has dies on the back side. So when you first get it, I put mine on magnet sheets, but on the back there is this fence die, and it's on the back of, when you get it, it's on a piece of paper, and on the back is this die. Now, this die, I put mine is on adhesive sticky strip. I put that, and then I run it through. It works. Oh, I have another piece of magnet. It works a lot better if you have a precision base plate. Precision base plate is the one with the metal. I will tell you, a lot of people have said they have trouble cutting this die out. This die does not have any trouble cutting out if you use the precision base plate. I did have to run it forward and backward twice. I just ran it through, shifted it a little bit on my board, and then ran it again, and it popped right out. I also used this brush to get the little stuff out. You don't have to, but it just makes life easier. And I was doing this for class, so you know, when you're cutting it out 8 times, you want life to be easier. So and I may actually probably use this set for a Christmas class that I have coming up in a couple weeks too. So, and my chamois is in the bathroom at the moment, so I will have to go clean those off in a little bit. Then I'm going to do the car, or I guess, I'm sorry, it's a truck with a Christmas tree. Now you can use your blends or you can use your markers. I'm using the blends. One of the gals used the Mossy Meadow regular marker, and she said it was way too dark. And I just inked that on. But I think I have an extra one here. So do remember that sometimes they do ink up darker than you realize. And I am stamping this kind of to the left because I want to well, that just went too far down. It just barely fits on here. There we go, that's better. All right. So I've got a bunch of blends here, and I believe I used Granny. No, this is light olive oil, excuse me. So light olive. I think I had a light black for the tires. Black is in the new holiday catalog. If you like blends, there's like 6 new sets in the holiday catalog. I kind of did, I thought smoky would kind of set off here if we did the lights, maybe the steering column. Maybe we'll offset this. And then I'm using light cherry cobbler for the truck. Don't you remember seeing all those? All right, let's put this together. So, I decided, where do I want my truck? Maybe we'll have him driving down the gray road there. So let's put some glue on the tree. Take the sticky strip off the back of our fence. Before I decide, then I can cut then I'm going to get some dimensionals for my truck. And then I have some minis here for this really and I'm going to cut a little edge and we'll put that at the top. So that's going to go there. And then this guy, I'm going to take these pieces that I had here, we're just going to and then this guy is going to go right across that, like that, and that decorates the inside. See there? There we go. So thank you for joining me today as a recap of what I did in my class this month. Again, I'm here locally in the Wichita, Kansas area. If you're interested in joining my monthly stamp book class, please text me below. Otherwise, I'd love for you to join me for my YouTube videos. Just subscribe to this page. You can join me on my Facebook page. I'm going to start doing weekly Facebook Lives, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. Or join me on my blog, shannasweetsblog.blogspot.com, where I do give away a monthly blog prize for anyone commenting. So thank you so much. I appreciate you for stopping by. Bye.